Hi everyone, I'm going to take you on a little tour of the practitioner website. So as you know, this system supports multiple practitioners. So every practitioner gets their own website or their own account where they can keep all their patients and formulas and orders and everything like that. So we're on the dashboard right now. We'll get right into it. I'm going to take you through all the features. Not everything. I'm going to keep this as short as I can. You can add an unlimited number of patients. It's easy to add a patient. You just fill out their first name, their last name, and their phone number. And you can even make the phone number fake. You can add an email. You can invite the patient to register for an account. You can, if you ship orders, then you can enter their address, and you can add multiple addresses. Each patient gets a profile. This is all test data. You can see their order history, the formulas you've ordered for them, and you can reorder that. So you can edit and order the formula or view the formula. You can see all their orders and the invoice number. You could reorder anything. There's all kinds of options for each order. You can see any products you've ordered for this patient. Anytime you build a formula for a patient and you tag them, it's going to show up in this list here. So you can create formulas but not order it for the patient. Just create the formula. You can create a formula for one patient and then order it for another patient. If you have refills on orders, you can manage them here, and you can add multiple addresses. You can invite the patient to register. You can build custom formulas. We support granule, tincture, raw, and concentrate. You can select the patient. There's different dosing modes. You can name the formula. Great. You can say take 6 grams 2 times per day for 7 days. It tells you need 84 grams. You may want them to take 10 grams 2 times a day for 7 days. You need 140 grams. This gets printed on a custom label with your logo. If you don't want it printed, you can turn it off. You can write your own instructions. You can print both. It's adjusting the weight to 140 based on this. I don't have to do that. There's a setting so it doesn't do that. I can add herbs. And I can add the values. We have different columns up here. So right now we have the pinyin and the Latin. You can actually get rid of the Latin. It's showing you the percentage. You may not want to see that. So there's many ways that you can customize these formula builders. You can write some instructions which gets printed on an info sheet. You can charge extra for additional services on the formula. You can set refill settings. It tells you the price. If someone else is fulfilling the formula for you, putting it together, you can write them a special note or special instructions, which will not be shown to the patient. Every 60 seconds, the formula is being saved. So if you close your browser for whatever reason, you can go back to your saved formulas and you can add it to your cart. And you can see that formula was added to the cart. We could delete other things from there, and we could view the cart, or we can check out the order. Checking out the order means someone's going to be paying for it, either the practitioner or the patient. Or with dispensaries that don't collect money through the platform, you can submit it as a cash payment, and then it gets submitted without requiring a Visa or a MasterCard. Let's just take a quick look at a label. So there's the label, has the practitioner information, some static text about the formula, the dosage instructions, and the formula ingredients. It would be a longer list if there was more herbs in this formula. There's all kinds of settings for the label. You can actually control everything that's being printed here. And an info sheet is created as well. So there's the info sheet. If we wrote all the preparation instructions, they would appear here. That would have been a good idea. It's letting me review my formula. I may not be happy with it. I could edit the formula. it's going to bring up the formula again for me, and I could edit it and then resave it again. The dispensary supports regular products, so products that don't necessarily have herbs. Maybe it's a cream or a vitamin or a mineral or a probiotic, anything like that that's not customizable that you want to sell. You can set up categories, as many as you want, and assign products to categories, and you can even tag patients to products, as you saw in their patient profile. We have a nice order history. We can see all the active orders. There's none here. Completed orders. So we'll go ahead and check out that order and then come back to the order history. Gives you a little review of the order. There's no address right now. We'll say it's a pickup. Who's picking it up? Who's paying? If you want the patient to pay, you can send them a text message. Or in this case, this patient has no email on file. I can add an email and send them an email. And inside that email is a secure link. And all they have to do is click on it and enter their credit card information. In this case, I'm going to submit it as a cash payment. The order has been submitted and it's ready to be fulfilled. So now we're in the order history. We can go to see all the active orders, and there's the order right there. I could reorder it if I wanted to. Most likely, a week or two later, I can view the invoice, and we actually have a long list of options here. We can actually cancel the order still, reorder it, view the order. We have the invoice, the label, and the info sheet there. And then there's just a lot of settings. The most important is the formula one. So we can have default formula name, default number of herb rows to show when you're building formulas. And the tabbing options is pretty cool. It depends on how you enter herbs into the system. So some practitioners want to enter all the herbs and then all the dosage values. Some want to do enter one herb, dosage value, next herb, dosage value. So this just plays with the tabbing option, so it allows you to move, where it moves it in the proper spot depending on what your setting is. And then I can turn off certain headings. We should have Chinese characters in here. So I may not care about, the number of days. I don't need to see that there. And then if I go back and I build a granule formula, the Latin should be gone, the Chinese should be there. So if we scroll down, now we have, pinyin and Chinese, that's what I selected. So if I pick a Chinese character, it shows me, the pinyin, it shows me the Chinese character and vice versa. And that is the main thing. We also have a main search up here. So if you're looking for any information, you can just be like fooling, and it tells you about fooling. You can actually enter the description of herbs and stuff like that, and database all kinds of information, which is really cool. And you can even save formulas for later. So I may create a formula and I only want to order it later. I can add it to the cart. And of course, before we sign off, we have all our saved formulas. You can see the formula I just created. I could edit that, select a patient, I could view it and see what it looks like. Oh, there it is. I could just order it instead of going through that whole process again, and it's going to add it to my cart. Those are the main features of the practitioner portal. Once we have submitted that order, it goes over to the admin, and then in the admin, it controls all your inventory and orders and lot numbers and everything like that, and all the formula settings. And you should watch the other video to check that out. If you have any questions, just give me a call or an email. Register for your free dispensary. You get 30 days to set everything up. It's very easy. We're here for you 24/7, not 24/7, but quite often. I'm glued to my phone these days. So yeah, sign up and we'll organize your dispensary and save you a lot of time. Have a great day.